Meet Dr. Jose. He's a periodontist, a diamond cut above the rest, yet his bedside manner is warm, welcoming, understanding, and inspirational. And of course there's Dr. Torres. She has the philosophy that time is measured to the extent by which it is used, and not to the extent to which it passes, making her exact, deliberate, and beautiful as a perfect diamond. And then there's Dr. Chon. Hands of a surgeon, mind of an engineer, and the heart of a hero.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sanju Jose, periodontist here with Columbia Center for Implants and Periodontics, and we're excited as the season progresses. We'll have more things to talk about. Today, we'd like to start talking a little bit about robotics and how it plays a role in implant dentistry for us.
Morning. How are you? Ready to get going? Let's get going.
So what we're going to be doing is we're putting in 4 implants on the top, 4 implants on the bottom jaw, and once those implants integrate and heal, we'll be able to now snap those teeth in to those implants, like male and female components that literally just fix into place.
If we're doing a single implant or 1 or 2 implants, there's a splint, so there's something that can attach to the teeth, and that'll tell the robot where the patient is in real time. But in this case, when he doesn't have any teeth, we need to attach something to the jaw. So we just did the first step, which is attaching this link to our patient. Okay, now the robot will connect to this little piece. So that's how in real time, the robot knows exactly where he is. So if he decides to move, the robot will recognize that and move the handpiece. All my tools will move with him, right? It's amazing technology. So now, how you feeling? You okay? Mm-hmm. Good. So we're gonna set him up, right? Do I scan?
Yep.
Cool. So Cassie will handle that, and then I'll be back.
Hi, I'm Cassie. I'm a dental assistant here. I've been here since the beginning of July. I see myself here for the rest of my life, if that's possible. Yeah, everything we do is to make sure they're comfortable as possible. We have IV sedation, oral sedation, nitrous.
So in dentistry, like every other profession, is constantly evolving, and with newer technology, what it allows us to do is cut down on treatment time, be less invasive, so minimally invasive, as even on larger procedures, and most importantly, allows us to give treatment accurately and precisely, so that what we want to deliver for the patient is actually what we end up delivering. But with robotics, now we can, again, create a digital setup, position implants in the bone anatomy, and now as I'm bringing the tools into, to prepare the site for the implant and place the implant, the robotics will make sure that I stay within the accurate points.
So, this is what a dental implant looks like. Hear me out?
You are 3.
So, pure titanium, the best implant that we can get on the market. So this is the beauty.
7.
Doesn't let me deviate. It goes exactly
8.
according to our plan.
10.
Guide me.
Guided. Up towards the nose.
Excellent. So that's how quickly, once we started, I don't know how long we took, but probably 15 minutes from prepping the sites and actually placing the implant. So that's how quickly with robotics we can get it done. All right, I will detach. No pain, right, buddy?
Not yet.
Not yet. You can see everything is closed up and there's no bleeding. Everything's already, you can see, clotted up. So that one, wonderful. That went as perfect as it could. Good. All right. Good job, man. You did really good. They'll take it from here, okay? We just wrapped up our morning surgery, and it went perfect. You know, we used robotics, put several implants in. Everything went precise, exactly where we needed it to go. No deviation from our game plan. We sutured everything up, and now our patient will continue to heal. Good morning, everybody. So we have our first case this morning. It's a very wonderful patient. She has an existing bridge, a dental bridge on the upper right side, and because of cavities and actually fracture on the teeth, she's in tremendous pain. So she just came in to see us. She contacted us, but because she was in pain, we got her in right away, and we're going into treatment right away. So our game plan is when there's a fracture on a tooth root, unfortunately, there's nothing that can be done to save those teeth. So what we do, the quicker we get there, the better, because the longer a fracture stays in, the more bone that can be destroyed as the body goes through its process. So our goal is to get those tooth roots out, clean up any potential infection that's there within the sockets, and then we do our bone grafting using cadaver bone that comes from a tissue graft, an FDA-approved tissue bank. We're able to fill those defects, form it to where we want it to be, cover with barriers. The barriers will protect the bone grafted material, and a few stitches will go into place. So our long-term plan for her is to do 3 individual implants. So let's get the day started with that.
So our extraction case went perfect. It was, I like to say it was textbook. Everything went according to plan. The teeth came out, the bone was completely, when we extract these teeth, we want to keep that, whatever is remaining, intact, right? So it's not about being rough and just getting the teeth out. It's about being delicate and maintaining whatever is there already. So we were able to achieve that. We were able to maintain that bony housing. She did great throughout the appointment, and she didn't feel a thing, and so now she's out of pain, and she's on her way. So our upcoming case is David. David's an awesome patient. He's actually a local musician. We've done some few implants on him already, so he's not new to the process. But we're working on the lower left this time, and we've already extracted the tooth. We've bone grafted it. It's been a few months. Now it's ready for the actual dental implant to go in. And how we're going to do this case is, unlike his other implants, now we're utilizing robotics. So we'll see the dental robot in play. The robot will connect to David. So what we do, for the robot to know where the patient is in real time, the robot has to be connected. So what we'll do is we'll put like a little impression splint. It's just gooey material that then solidifies right over his teeth, opposite to where we're working. And there's a little link. And then to that link, we can attach the robot's arm, let's call it. And now, as David moves, the robot knows in real time where he is, so it's all spatially very accurate and precise. And then based on David's bone scan, we can position the implant where we think is ideal. And now when we go in and start to go in and prepare the site for the implant, as I'm drilling for the implant itself, the robot will make sure that I am going in where I want to go, where I plan to go. It'll control my depth, it'll control my angulation, so it should be very smooth for David. So let's go ahead and get into that case.
when I had cracked a tooth previously and it had to be removed. And so I'm getting an implant. He had Dr. Joe's, he's very good.
All right, so that case went perfect. David did great. We placed our implant exactly as planned, utilizing Yomi Robotics. Implant went in with great stability. That's always something that we're looking for as implant surgeons. Is the bone sometimes can be soft bone, sometimes can be dense bone. We want these implants to go in with a certain torque value so that it goes in nice and tight. And that's exactly what we're able to achieve for David. So now, after a little bit of healing, he'll be ready to go get a tooth on that. And, so he'll be fully functional on both sides.
A tribute to our practice manager. Every practice needs a person who selflessly is behind the scenes to make sure that the protocol works to its full potential to serve patients while exceeding their expectations. Sort of the wind beneath their wings.
You are the wind beneath my wings.
Such a person is Brittany.
My name's Brittany. I kind of oversee a lot for the office, but my main goal is pretty much doing the treatment planning. So the big cases that the doctors see, Dr. Joe sees, the full arch consults, those nice before and afters that we do, I pretty much go over the financing. I see them first because Dr. Joe is so busy, because the less time that he has to spend with them, the more patients he can see. So I would say I mostly do that. So I'll come in, I'll kind of check my email to see if there's anything that I need to do. I kind of, the day before, before I leave for the day, I do a to-do list for the following day. So I know what's priority, what I need to get done. So I'll go through my emails first. I'll make sure that all the patients are checked in, and then I'll kind of get to my to-do list, start checking those things off, and then I'll go through all the consults that are coming in today. I kind of liked being behind the scenes more, doing the administrative side of things. It's just, I like being busy, I like doing things, I like multitasking, so I just feel like I'm better at that. Here it's a lot different than dentistry. It's new technology, the next big thing, conferences. It's not just dentistry, so it's really amazing. It's definitely different than anything I've ever done before. I mean, it's really the best job I've ever had. Yeah, I really lucked out. I tell Dr. this all the time. I think for the first 3 months I was here, I told him every day how grateful I was.
Our patient, Mr. Thomas, we came in with failing dentition, a lot of infection. Sometimes when there's a lot of infection and patients want implants, and we want to take them from failing dentition to now putting implants in and screwing in a whole new set of teeth all in one day, that may not be the best option. Sometimes pushing that envelope in that direction can lead to implant failures, and that's not good. So we always like to assess the situation. I would say the vast majority of cases coming in, we're able to get to healthy bone and put implants in all in one day. With Mr. Thomas, we had to phase it. So we were able to take out all his remaining bottom teeth and put implants in and screw in a full set of temporary teeth, a new set of teeth right away, same day. But on the top, there was just so much infection that when we took those teeth out, first we cleaned up the infection and we did bone grafting procedures to grow the bone back. So we have advanced techniques where someone doesn't have bone and implants can't go in. Well, we can now grow the bone and get them prepared so that eventually they can get implants. So that's what Mr. Thomas is this morning. We grafted it. We took a CBCT bone scan a few months after healing, and everything looked perfect. And now he's ready to get his implants on the top, and then from there, eventually getting a screwed-in set of teeth.
I am hung up on one thing. I think it's the stroke. I don't want to give up. This was, it's just, doing this was, a really good idea. Hopefully the teeth will, and I will, we'll see. I mean, I looked at several of these, things, and when I met him and this this place over here. I came over here, you know, to see what this was like. I was very impressed with the whole thing. You know, the equipment, the staff. Everybody was just amazing. I'm trying.
Special case. He's been through a lot, and you know, and his journey is special to us, and I'm glad that he chose us to help him improve his quality of life with teeth, or a new set of teeth. So what we're doing today is we're going to be putting a few implants in. Long-term plan is to do something screwed in that goes into these implants, meaning fixed. It doesn't come out. It's a permanent solution for his, you know, for missing teeth. And most of the time when we put these implants in, we're able to give a permanent set that screws right into place. But every case is a little bit different. You know, we have just enough bone volume for us to be able to get the minimum number of implants in. So what I don't want is for any of those implants to be compromised during the healing phase. So I'm taking a very cautious approach here. We're going to be putting the implants in. Once the implants go in, I'll be just stitching the gum tissue up. He'll continue to wear his regular denture. Once the implants have healed, which takes a few months, not as far as the patient knows, but at the biologic level. As far as the patient knows, it's a few days of discomfort, nothing major. But at the biologic level, bone cells have to firmly attach to the implant surface, and that takes about three or 4 months. Once that happens, now we'll be able to go in and attach teeth that screw directly into these implants. So, you know, looking forward to the final outcome, of course, but you know, life is a journey, and so is this. You know, so we're building him back, and I'm excited to be a part of this.
And now, a message from Dr. Jose.
Hi everyone, I'm happy to be here and talk about something special. You know, our patients have put a lot of trust in us, and you know, treating them and being personal with them, and treating their teeth issues and rebuilding. You know, it's a joy for us. And you know, over the last few months, it's been amazing growth, and our relationship has even expanded through our TV show and our affiliation now, our partnership with Dr. Markman, our local plastic surgeon, who's amazing. You know, taking things another step forward in our relationship with Dr. Markman and his plastic surgery practice, in combination with our dental surgery practice, we're excited to offer patients a next level type of service. So patients that are with at Dr. Markman's office that need dental work, dental rehabilitation, now they can just schedule directly while they're there at Dr. Markman's office, schedule directly with us to do a consultation and get the ball rolling in terms of taking care of the dental health, and vice versa. Our patients that are going through rehabilitation that have you know, other needs that Dr. Markman can provide will be able to do the same thing. And Dr. Markman is just a wonderful, wonderful human being, a wonderful person, but also a wonderful surgeon. You know, but we wanted to, you know, team up and do something. We wanted someone who's, you know, the best around, and so we're excited to be able to partner up with Dr. Markman And for our patients to be able to utilize his services, his A+, his practice is just like ours in the sense of, it's very technology driven, cutting edge, minimally invasive, and of course A+ outcomes, which is what we strive for. So we're excited, with the use of technology for the practices to just connect and really for patients to schedule very easily. So just another step forward for us.